Hey, it's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 15. We're back at Westbridge Hill, y'all. And we've got our forage harvester waiting for us. We're going to finish chaffing field 15 here. We've got our guy going down there in 21. He's planting wheat down there. Our little case puma. And we're going to plant wheat down there. We're going to actually bale that field. And I'm thinking that that field is big enough. It might be big enough if we just bale that one. It might be enough to last us, you know, a while. So maybe we won't have to bale this field here. Alright, got my first trailer full, and we finished filling up the cow bunker down there. Got it blanketed and everything. We finished filling up bunker number 1, I think, down there. Yeah, it's blanketed now. Filled it up to, we just went ahead and filled it up to 100%. You know, here, I don't even remember when it was. It was several episodes back. We're gonna do 25% per bunker, and I mean that way it would equal out to 100% overall. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and fill them full. And, you know, we might go ahead and sell it even though it's not in a great demand. And we may wait for the great demand. Because, you know, I got to thinking about it. And I got to looking at all the stuff in the shop. And, you know, and all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, and if we just, you know, we're going to do it that way, you know, 25% per bunker. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. I mean, we need to make money to buy more equipment, you know, because we want to do everything on these maps, on all 3 of these, on Westbridge, Bjornholm, and Sosnovka. So we want to do, you know, sheep, and there's equipment for that. We want to do cows. There's equipment for that, and I think we've already purchased that. We just got to go pick it up at the shop up there. But we also want to get into, you know, sugar beets and, you know, potatoes, and, you know, we want to buy more fields. There's some really nice fields up to the north that we want to buy. We still want to get 18, and, you know, a lot of this takes money, and since there's no real logging areas in this map, you know, to where you can actually make some money, because that's where you make a lot of your money, and this one is logging. Really all we have here is the biogas, and we don't have any gold coins to pick up. We don't have any gold nuggets to pick up, so we're gonna utilize the biogas plant. So I think we're gonna do that on all of them, but especially Westbridge here. So we're up bright and early at the crack of dawn. It's 5:30 in the morning here at Westbridge Hills. And we're going to finish this field. I'm hoping that this will be enough, the rest of this field. I actually need to get over, or I'm going to cut him off here and start paying attention a little bit to what I'm doing here. I'm hoping that the rest of this field will fill up bunker number 2 to 100%. It may not be quite enough, but if not, we're going to do a round of wheat, and how we sit on barley. Oh no, we're good on barley. We'll do a round of wheat. We may actually do another corn, because we actually need to harvest some corn and put it in the storage for in the silos. But definitely wheat. We're down to 0 on wheat, so we may do an all wheat next time and bale a lot of it, and get our cow production ramped up. Because we want to do mixed rations, and in order to do that, you have to have straw bales, hay bales, and silage. We've got the silage cooking. It's in the bunker. It's fermenting right now. We're going to plant the wheat, and he's actually planting the wheat down there now, so that's cooking. And the grass, we finished planting the grass in those fields. We just got to wait for the grass to grow. And once it's grown, we'll mow it, and we'll be good to go. We'll mow it and ted it and rake it and bale it. and then we'll be really getting into the cows. We'll probably buy some more cows too, because you know, the more cows you have, the more money you make. So, and you make the money daily. And I'm trying to remember. I can't remember how many cows it was. I think if you have, and don't quote me on this, because I mean I might as well not even say it, because I don't even really remember. But I want to say if you had like 250 cows or something like that, you made $25,000. Let's look at it here. Doesn't really say how much. All it has is the cost and the maintenance. Where do we go to look for that? Statistics, maybe? Yeah, animals. But it still does not say how much they're paying you. It says how much milk I have. That's I guess that's in liters, yeah. There's statistics, but I don't see any. It doesn't say how much we're making off of them. It's got livestock expenses there. I guess it'll be put under harvest income. So maybe we don't sell something for a day, and we'll find out what that's what all that's about. Yeah, like I said, I mean, we still got plenty of fields to buy, and lots more equipment to buy. So money is good. He should fill me up in just a second here. 96,000 liters is our total, and now I'm full. So I will kick on this cruise control, turn my lights on, and head up to the biogas plant to dump this out. Alright, get down in here and sell this. Not sell it, store it. Gotta store it first. Basically what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fill it up until it reaches the edges there. And then when one gets full, I have to... It's kind of funny because you dump the first one, and then it automatically goes back to the back one, and they're not out of sequence as far as, you know, being hooked up here. I'll just have to turn around and go back in. I'll start on this end anyway, so. Yeah, as soon as we get these first two bunkers full and fermented, and the blanket comes off and they're ready to sell, we may start selling bunkers 3 and 4 down there. Or just wait till a great demand, sell them off. We could fill them. We could, you know, fill them up to max capacity and have more to sell, but if we hit a great demand, unless it's, you know, for 24 hours, we won't be able to sell it all. So I will say it would be nice if you could hire this out. If you could hire out, it'd be nice if you could hire out everything. If you could hire out, like say you needed the bales but you didn't want to do the baling, you could hire it out. Say you didn't want to do the chaffing like this, you could hire it out. It would be nice to have the option to hire out everything. I'm just saying, you know, some things, you know, they require you to do manually, but it'd just be a nice feature to have, you know, if you wanted to do something else but you still needed to get something done. Have that functionality to just hire it out. Hire a worker. A lot of corn here. I have noticed one thing, Farming Simulator 17. Now, when this is recorded, it's probably like a couple weeks before release. So, at least in the previews, it looks like the corn is half green and half yellow. Instead of it, you know, see how it's all yellow now, and that's more realistic when you're chaffing it. So there's actually a video out there that. It came out with the fact sheets on the Krone forage harvesters and the Krone auger wagon trailer tipper thing, but there's actually a video there, and it shows it, and you can see in the pictures too. It can harvest with it half green and half yellow down there. So, cause see, like this right now, you don't really see forage harvesters cutting it when it's like this. This is for regular harvest, and you can't cut it when it's still green. So I'm glad they put that in there. That's more realistic, because I mean when you think about it, look at the color of the chaff that's going in the tipper. Nowhere do you see any green on the stalks or anywhere on the plant. I mean, it's just magically coming out green. So I'm glad they addressed that. That's one, you know, thing that I'm glad that they addressed. The other thing that I want them to address, and I hope they do, is the phasing through into the tipper. Like when you take your auger wagon out into the field, the corn comes up through the bottom of it. I hope they fix that. That's probably in the top 10 of my pet peeves, but it'd be nice if they fixed it. I'm just glad we're getting mod support for it. Just saying. It is kind of a bummer that you won't be able to do like John Deere mods anymore because of the branding and licensing issue. And you know, I understand that, I guess. John Deere needs to get with the game, though. I mean, Case, New Holland, Massey Ferguson now, JCB, Fent. There's a lot of European ones that I can't really even remember right now. But yeah, I mean, those are big brands and they're part of this game. I mean, if John Deere became a part of this game, it would be awesome. But I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to hold out and instead of you know, making it happen. And I'm pretty sure it's a money deal. I'm pretty sure, you know, they want X amount of money, and you know, they're giants. You know, they're probably gonna be, you know, the same with everybody. You know, they'll have contracts with brands and stuff. And but yeah, no more. Now you can make equipment, I guess, maybe that looks like it, but it can't be the brand John Deere. It would have to be like something you either make up or part of an existing brand that's in the game already. And I'm sure, you know, they'll come out with DLCs from new brands, like they did with the Homer, Harvester, and Tractor, Truck, whatever you want to call it. The IT Runner Pack. Trying to think what else. There's other brands, you know, that they came out with. I am sure that they'll come out with some new brands, you know, as DLCs in the future. But yeah, the one thing I'm excited about is maps. You can mod maps on console, PS4, Xbox One. That will be available. They're promising to have 25 mods available at launch. I'm hoping that at least 1 or 2 of those is a map. It'd be nice to have different maps and you know, have maps released on a continual basis, because, you know, unless you play on PC, the console people, you know, as far as 15 goes, we're kind of left in the dark, because, you know, all we have are 3 maps. We have Westbridge, Sosnovka, and Bjornholm. That's it. So it'll be nice to have more options as far as maps go. Really looking forward to that. But like I said, you know, when I'm recording this, I think it's still a couple weeks away. Yeah, it's still a couple weeks away at the time of this recording. So I'm sure it will not let us down. And I'm going to try to get videos. You guys tell me. I mean, I've already pre-ordered it, and I've had it say 2 things. I've had it say, first, you know, it said, you know, here a while back, it said that it wouldn't be released till 12/31/16. Of course, that they immediately came back, and Giants responded. Not Giants. Well, yeah, Giants Software responded, and they said, no, this is, you know, an error. It's going to be released on 10/25. Okay. Get to the pre-order. Before I pre-order it, says it's going to be released 10/25, which is the, you know, announced release date. Get through the whole process, and it says it's going to be available to download on 10/23, which would be Sunday, the Sunday before the expected release, which would be on a Tuesday. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm hoping it does. That would be nice to have it a couple days early. You know, I'd be able to get some more videos to you guys sooner, because I'm definitely going to do some videos on it. So yeah, that'd be really nice if we got it early. Oh, and I should not have turned towards the combine. That's no. And he's going to fill me up right here at the end of this field again. But yeah, really hoping to get into some doing some live stuff. I'm just excited overall for the whole game. I mean, I'm a big fan of Farm Sim. I've been playing it since it first came out, and it's just gotten better and better and better. They do not disappoint, so I am looking forward to it. And I guess sometime today, once we get done with the corn harvest, we have a lot of canola to harvest too. Nope, that's not the right one. There it is. Yeah, all that in brown. That is canola to be harvested, so got to get that in. Ooh, I'm gonna hit this tree. Oh, I hit it. Yep. See, I shouldn't pull up my PDA for while I'm driving here. So we'll go ahead and dump this, and we'll end the episode here, and we'll get back to that canola harvest there sometime soon. We'll get this bunker filled up here. And I've noticed with this, that's not the right thing. Here it is. Turn this on. I've noticed this fills it up about 10% per load, so somewhere around 9 or 10 loads should fill this thing up pretty good. Spread this one on out all the way through it if I can here. Here we go. One more trailer. Let's do a half on this one. Try to keep it evened out if we can. Alright, well, we got that in there. We're up to 23%, so we've got, I think, 2.5 loads in there. So that would be about right. It wasn't quite a half, so 23%. That puts it right about where I expect it to be. So we'll continue chaffing on here, and we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade.